Now this is going to be spoiler filled. It's going to be spoiler filled up to chapter 45 of the manga and this episode. So if you guys don't want to know anything, then don't watch this video. You've now been warned. Now I wanted to make this video because there's lots of things in the show that I'm noticing that I didn't notice in the manga when I read it for the first time. And I just want to kind of talk about that. I had these feelings, I gotta talk about them, guys. Firstly, in episode 3, they had that bro-only anime moment between Reiner and Bertolt, as well as Eren. And I thought that was really cool as foreshadowing, because as we know, they're the Colossal and the Armored Titan. So I thought that was really interesting how the anime kind of put that in there, because it's to kind of foreshadow that. It's kind of to build them up as like bigger characters before the big massive reveal that I assume that's going to happen. I'm not sure when that is, or if they're even going to do it this season, but it's going to happen eventually, hopefully. In episode 7, I noticed something really cool. Annie, Reiner, and Bertold are the Titans. The female Titan is Annie, and we all know that. But I didn't notice this panel in the manga. It's apparently exactly the same. It was a little blink and you'll miss a moment. The look that Reiner and Annie gave to each other, you just saw the eyes, you're just like, yeah, something's going on there. If anyone else was watching, they'd probably think they're having sex or something. But knowing what we know, it's just like, yeah, we know what's happening there. Yeah, of course, the pomegranate, which I said in the other video in Christianity, is symbolized as the resurrection of Jesus. Well, who was resurrected as a Titan? I also didn't mention that in Persian mythology, the pomegranate, if eaten, is also said to give you invincibility, of which we know Eren has as a Titan, to kind of an extent with the regeneration, which the regeneration was cool because they alluded it to being Eren because they used his left hand. It's really interesting seeing people watch the show not knowing what's going to happen and seeing like, they did that. They sort of alluded to it. It could be Eren. It really could be. And we know it is, but I just found it really interesting how they were just doing that and playing it up in the show. The director's doing a really good job of this. It's a great adaptation. I think Attack on Titan, the anime, is better than the manga. And I don't say that very often. But of course, I mean, you've been watching Fire of Nippon. If you were spoiled, I'm sorry, that's your own fault. I may make these videos every week, depending on the content of the episode. I'm not too sure. But of course, until next time, guys, Martone.